Hello, and thank you for tuning in to the Noble Truths Network. We are Adelphon, and this is One Perspective. Like and share this content if you find it to be helpful, and please follow Adelphon across all platforms. That's ADELPHON. We're going to look at the who, what, when, where, why, and most importantly, at how we move forward. Please share your perspective in the comments. Our topic in this discussion is FAFO versus OB3. Who are we talking about? The Statue of Liberty, participants in mass mobilization, and every other aspect of the resistance, the three major segments of voters in the 2024 election for President of the United States. We're talking about the MAGA regime in charge of our government. We're talking about international allies, as well as business, political, and other allies in powerful roles. Cory Booker mentioned a big bipartisan bill when he broke the record recently. AOC, Sanders, Wickler, Raskin, Al Green, other leaders specifically who have a voice that they're willing to raise. What are we talking about? We're talking about FAFO. F-A-F-O. F around find out. That came up during the Trump campaign in 2024. Many people talk about the Trump voter bloc experiencing this phenomenon. Let's talk about, since we've talked about the definition, let's talk about the impacts of FAFO. First of all, FAFO is not only felt by Trump voters. The impacts of the bad policies coming out of the Trump White House affect everyone. And it affects us all in much the same way, unless you're a part of the 1%, but even then. So FAFO is universal, even if you didn't F around. Everyone is under this tent of the find out. A brief overview of Operation Big Bipartisan Bill. This is based on the ideas of the Tour to Save Democracy Act. On the Adelphon Blue Sky page, there's an outline of this. These pieces of bipartisan legislation are assembled to serve as a raft of established efforts brought together for this project. There are 13 points on the Tour to Save Democracy Act, which is to become the Big Bipartisan Bill. Number 1, class action legal challenges against malfeasance in American leadership. Number 2, anti-Project 2025 strategies. Number 3, protecting and expanding social safety nets. Number 4, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. Number 5, the No Kings Act. Number 6, fair and equal taxation. Number 7, the Equal Rights Amendment. Number 8, remediation of leadership appointments of demonstrably anti-constitutional representatives. Number 9, global standing of the United States of America. Number 10, food producers' rights. Number 11, FCC broadcasting requirements and regulations. Number 12, internet neutrality. And finally, number 13, restoration of settled law. The overview of Big Bipartisan Bill effort is to codify our rights in Constitution of state and federal levels. When are we talking about? Watch for event dates from 5051, Hands Off, and other trusted organizations who are organizing. There is a very real sense of urgency to at least neuter the American fascists in government and to remedy the damage they've managed to inflict upon the American way of life. Blue waves are non-negotiable in 2026 and 2028, but that work starts now. Republicans have been laying the groundwork for Project 2025 for decades. Where are we talking about? Nationwide and even beyond U.S. borders. Remember, also, voters in red states can and must also be reached with voices of reason in impactful and meaningful ways. Why? The USA can and must maintain our global standing, as well as maintain our own standard of living. MAGA leadership consistently displays bad faith and even unconstitutional and criminal patterns of malfeasance in the performance of their leadership duties, and they must be held accountable for that, because constitutional law and justice matters in the United States of America. The fun part, how? An American bipartisan coalition of the willing must be formed. Subject matter experts like politicians and legal scholars must join forces to draft the Big Bipartisan Bill itself. Progressive allies across media platforms must combine their efforts and abilities with social justice groups who specialize in mass mobilization and other viable methods of political participation and/or civil disobedience. Voters must participate beyond contributing their own vote, even if just to spread awareness of the viable purpose of the people-powered movement of 2025. With all of these pieces in place, we push for constitutional amendments, incorporating our own big, beautiful bill. First on state level, but on the federal level too. When the hand of every representative in Congress is forced by the concrete work of their own constituents, the bill will pass. What you can do is spread awareness of the Operation Big Bipartisan Bill plan. Request support for it from business, political, and any other leaders. Post about it constantly on your socials. Talk about it with everyone you meet. There is no stopping an idea whose time has come. We the people do not fear the storm. We are the storm. I'll read to you the poem posted on the Statue of Liberty. It's called The New Colossus. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land, here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep, ancient lands, your storied pomp, cries she with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest-tossed, to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. Written by Emma Lazarus, November 2nd, 1883. Thank you. As always, remember the Noble Truths Network missions and priorities. May all beings be happy and free, always be campaigning, always strive to be benevolent and kind in thought and deed, choose calm over chaos, Adelphon Adelphotita forever. Push the like and subscribe button, and until next time, au revoir.